Laura, your motto is don't die wondering. You're definitely not afraid to take any leaps of faith. You've spoken about some of them. I'm just curious to know where does that come from, and what drove you to basically take that on as a motto. Basically, what's the backstory?
So that was when I was living in Sydney and I was about to leave to go and race as an age grouper at the Ironman 70.3 World Champs in Las Vegas in 2013. And a friend who was in the training group that I was in Sydney that did a lot of training with, he literally just sent me a text message before I left saying, "Don't die wondering." And that's how it happened. And then I took that with me into the race. Fortunate enough to become overall, I won my age group and was overall amateur winner at that race. And then the week later, I went to London for the age group Olympic distance world champs. And then that was kind of the catalyst off the back of that. And those two results that sort of was one of the steps in turning professional and going full time. So yeah, the backstory was it was a simple text message from a friend in Australia as I headed out towards the 70.3 World Champs. And then, yeah, off the back of that, sort of, as I've said, it was that I don't want to look back in 10 or 20 year time and think, what if? And that was like in that transition to I make the leap to do professional sport. It was kind of a now or never moment. It was sort of, I was that bit older and still quite new to the sport, but definitely at the older end of when most people would be turning professional. And it was kind of like, if I don't do this now, if I don't take that leap, I'm probably not ever going to take it. And, things like what's the worst that can happen? I move back to the UK and live with my parents for a bit while I sort of get myself back on my feet and find another door to open. So yeah, I try, and if I'm getting to any crossroads and decision points in my life, I try and fall back on that. Having said that, I am also like such averse risk taker as well. And I think as I get older, I'm like, oh no, I can't do that. It's like really dangerous. Stuff I would do like when I went backpacking after university, and I'm like, on my own, around Europe. And I'm like, I wouldn't even do that in my own town now, sort of thing, like walking down a dark street trying to find your hostel with a massive backpack, basically tourist written on your forehead on your own at, 11 o'clock at night because I was too much of a cheapskate to pay for a taxi because, you're traveling. I'm like, I can't believe I wouldn't dare think about doing that now and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. And yeah, to your point, sometimes it's not about getting the right message, but getting the right message at the right time that really resonates you. And it just put you on a different track in life. And it's just wonderful how that put you on to where you are right now, but how you embrace that throughout your life as well.
Yeah, thank you. Hi everyone, Laura Siddall or Sid here. Please like and subscribe to Ironman Hacks.